In this video, I'm going to show you how to use AI for email marketing. First, I'm going to show you the secret that everybody who's a copywriter who's been using AI for email marketing already knows and that you should know too. Next, I'm going to show you how to write your marketing emails in your voice, tone, and style with the help of AI. Then I'm going to show you how to edit your emails so they actually sound like you. Finally, I'm going to show you other kinds of AI-generated emails you can write and how they'll bring in extra money for you. So here's a secret that everybody who's already a copywriter, already using AI for email marketing, this is the secret they know. Transcripts are best. Here's what you're gonna do. Go to ChatGPT and say, this is my audience, this is my offer. I want you to help me identify the kinds of emails I need to send to take someone from just finding out about my offer to saying yes to my offer. It's gonna identify those email topics that you need to cover. Next, we're gonna say to ChatGPT, okay, great, now I want you to create outlines for each of these emails. And guess what? It's gonna do that. Now here's the magic part. You're going to look at the outlines and record your thoughts on each of them. And I would recommend actually recording them out loud in video format, partly because you can use it again and again. You can even use a tool like Minvo, which is an AI tool that takes long form video and turns it into short form video. And you can repurpose that into tons of other content. Unless you don't like saving time, then just ignore that tip. Once you've recorded your thoughts on that particular outline, you're going to upload the transcript into ChatGPT. Now I use a tool to record called Loom because it populates the transcript right there for me. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. I can even pause it when I need to pause it so that if I lose my train of thought or my dog starts barking, I'm not having to restart. Then you're going to ask ChatGPT or Claude to create an email for you based on the transcript. And that's exactly what's gonna help it write in your voice, your tone, and your style in literal seconds. You can still give feedback, and honestly, you might need to. Usually the first draft of anything, whether it's AI generated or human generated, is gonna need some updates. But hands down, transcript first is the best way to go. Next, you can have ChatGPT identify anything that you should update or anything that you maybe didn't cover that your audience might wanna know for this particular email. There are usually a few parts to an email that we wanna have. I use the worst acronym on the planet because I couldn't think of a better one. It's ATMRN. ATMRN. I wish it spelled something, but it doesn't. That stands for attention. So something to hook them in. You want an email that has a hook at the beginning. A lot of times ChatGPT is going to start with, hey there, entrepreneur, or something like that, which is a truly terrible hook. Instead, we want it to be something that's going to engage them and interest them right away. So depending on what ChatGPT gives you, you might want to give the feedback, this isn't a very good hook. Can you please write a better hook? Here's an example of what I'm looking for. And it can create that for you. The next part of every email we want is some kind of story, some kind of connection point. Even if it's not a story, we want something that's going to help you connect with your reader. So that could just be talking about something that's happened recently that they would resonate with as well. For example, if I'm talking to my audience of mom entrepreneurs, they may understand how it feels to go to their kid's soccer game and want to pay attention, but feel like they have to be on their phone because there's so much to do, so many people they need to respond to. So we have attention, and then T is tell your story. The next thing is M, make it mean something. So you're not just saying, hey, I went to the store the other day, hey, I went to the soccer game the other day. We're making it mean something to them. How can they relate to it? The next step is R, and that's reflect. Reflect on how your audience is feeling. Is there any objections that are coming up for them? When I used to write for a company that helped teachers leave teaching, and I would tell my story of leaving teaching, one of the comments that we would get sometime is, oh, that must be nice for you. Your spouse must be rich, or you might have, your spouse must be the one that has all the insurance. And that wasn't the case, but it was something they assumed because I didn't address that objection. So we started reflecting on that question and addressing that objection. And then finally, N is next step. That's your call to action. It's the action you want them to take at the end of the email. So you want to make sure that any email you have includes those 5 steps. Your hook or attention getter, some kind of story element or something that's going to connect with your audience, a way to make that story element mean something, reflecting on any questions, concerns, or objections your audience might have, and then the next step or the call to action. If it has those steps, chances are it's going to be a great email. Now it's time to edit your email. I already mentioned that we can have AI actually review the email for you and tell you what to update, but there's other things that we can do too. We want to give it feedback about what you like and don't like. We also want to give it feedback about where it's missing the mark and what you would do instead. The more examples and specific feedback you can give it, the better. One of the best things that you can do is spend some extra time reviewing the first few emails. If you do that, the rest of them are going to go much, much smoother. Finally, what kinds of emails can you actually create with the help of AI? Now there's lots of emails out there. There's newsletter emails that you send live every week. There's automated emails, like abandoned cart emails that you create once and then they continue to run for you anytime someone gets that tag. Some of the emails that you want to create with AI include abandoned cart emails, a welcome sequence, an evergreen sequence. These are some of the most important ones to create because these are ones that can make or break it with your audience. For an abandoned cart sequence, for example, did you know that anywhere from 60 to 80% of people abandon cart? That's a massive amount of people that are leaving. And some of those people are leaving because they're not interested, but some of them are leaving, and I would even say lots of them are leaving because they forget, they get distracted, they have something else going on in their life. Their life does not revolve around your offer as much as we'd like it to sometimes. By sending out abandoned cart emails, it's easier to capture that sale from people that actually wanted to buy, but just had life get in the way. I had this once with a pair of jeans I saw on Facebook ads. I clicked on it because I thought that it would tag me, and I was heading out the door to go to my nephew's soccer game, but I really wanted to buy these. I have not been able to find them to this day. I'm still waiting for them to send me some abandoned cart emails. They would have had that sale, and probably more than one sale had abandoned cart emails that they sent out. I also mentioned a welcome sequence. This is like an onboarding sequence, whether somebody comes from a free lead magnet or for a paid offer. They get to know you, your brand, and how you can help them. This is a great way to increase retention is by having a great welcome sequence. The next one I mentioned is an evergreen email sequence. This is a longer sequence that's automated that nurtures and sells to your list throughout the whole year. This is one of the ways that one of my clients was able to take off over a year from their business because they had these automated evergreen emails selling for them. It's how I'm able to take time off in my business. Now I have a free gift for you. I know you might want to know the other email sequences that you can send out that are going to help you make money no matter what day of the year it is, and that you can use AI to help you create. When you click the link that comes with this video, you're going to get my free hidden loot workshop. This workshop is going to show you the 6 most important email sequences that you can write today, and I even have outlines for you so you can get it done fast. My name is Brittany Long. Click the link that comes with this video to get the hidden loot workshop for free.